If you're ready to leave the United States and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all of the information, I've created a Google Sheet in order to help that process. I have a table of contents on the first sheet so you can see all of the sheets, all of the tabs within the sheet that I have. I also have a section for TikTok videos, and I'm in the process of adding a section for YouTube videos. For the paperwork checklist, I have two sections. I have the legal section, I have health and insurance considerations. I also went through and did most continents' countries, and I broke them down by different variations of like Schengen zone versus non-Schengen but still in Europe. I have 6 month stays, so places you can go with a US passport without a visa. And then I have 12-month no visa as well. I also took into consideration if you did need a visa, what the cost of it would be, as well as time allowed in country, if it's renewable. I did the high and low season and tipping etiquette. Tipping etiquette is niche, but usually when you get a cab or a taxi in a country as soon as you land, it's nice to know what type of tipping you should be providing to the driver. I'm also working on the popular digital nomad visas like Spain, and I'm going to do Portugal as well. If you had questions about VPNs and their legalities in certain countries, I have that listed. I have some tidbits of just before you leave things like virtual mailbox or what card you want to use for withdrawing money. I do an overall pet section where I just give examples of what it looks like for certain countries, just very general information, and the country's pet page, as well as I did airlines, so you can look and see. But then I have a pet checklist by country, and so for this one I'm getting a little more detailed, and so far I have Canada, Spain, Honduras, and Mexico, and it breaks it down by dogs and cats versus other pets like reptiles, rodents, and birds. I have an overview of most of the digital nomad visas that I could find. I think I have about 30 countries listed here. Also have step by step on how to get a background check, which is required if you're immigrating, usually. If you're immigrating to another country or if you're getting a digital nomad visa, you will need to get a background check. And you can do that whether you're inside the United States or whether you're outside. I have both steps. If you're interested in retirement or investment visas, starting a business in another country, I have a list of those. If you are interested in working for yourself, which is better if you can do that instead of working remotely for a US company, I have some of those platforms here. We do use Upwork the most. I'm also starting a new tab on this sheet called Countries Work Visas. So if you're looking to immigrate to another country by getting a job there, I'm going through and doing different industries. So far I have environmental and tech, and I'll keep going. I also have the most popular house sitting platforms that I could find. And then some general information about those, and we use trusted house sitters. I have a tab for World Packers, and there's a couple websites that I was going to list on there. I just haven't got to it yet. But if you are interested, it's just a free Google Sheet in my bio, and I'm just doing it so hopefully it can help you organize your information a little bit better.